It is Prolon day number 5, last day, so let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we've got for today. We'll start as always with our soups. So we've got a red bell pepper and onion soup mix. I really liked this one the other day, and I did go ahead and cheat a little bit, and I looked at the card that Prolon sends, so I knew today was going to be a lentil curry soup. I didn't love this one the other day, so I'm going to swap this out. And I've got one of the butternut squash soup mixes from the original flavors that they sent in the soup swap kit. So I'm going to swap this one in today. I really liked the butternut squash and quinoa yesterday, so I'm sure I'll like the butternut squash as well. So we're going to do that one today. Moving on, I've got the L-bar for breakfast. We've got our tea for the day. We've got 2 hibiscus, a spearmint lemon, and a regular spearmint, so nothing new there. I think I'm going to go ahead and set the hibiscus aside. I'm probably going to mix those in with my L drink today. We've got 2 supplements today, an algal oil and a vitamin and mineral supplement. So 2 of those again. We've been taking the vitamin and mineral almost every day, and the algal oil I think was just on day 1. So we've got this one back today. We've also got the almond and kale crackers back. I'm excited about this. I really think crunching these up in your soups, even if you save a couple for lunch and save a couple for dinner, I really think this is a good way to kind of enhance your soups. Make it feel more like you're actually eating a real meal. So definitely a good little hack there. Crunch those up in your soups. It really does make a difference. Last but not least in here, we've got the L drink for the day. And this is a tropical berry flavor. I noticed yesterday that this was an orange flavor, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought maybe they were all orange flavored, and I'm noticing today that this is tropical berry. So maybe they are different flavors each day, and I'm just now noticing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the plastic off of this, and I've got my water bottle already filled up with some water. So we'll go ahead and pour this in and mix it up for the day. So with the weight that we are currently, we'll pour that in and pop in 2 of these tea bags. This really is the best way, I think, to drink the L drink throughout the day. It adds so much extra flavor, and it makes it really nice to actually sip as you're going about your day. It makes it a little more exciting. So 1 tea bag in and 2 tea bags in, and we'll give it a little shake. And you'll see, it'll start to turn color. It'll take a little bit of time, so let it steep for a few minutes, and then it's good to drink all day. So it's day 5, this is the home stretch. So I'm really excited to eat all this today, try everything out. Obviously I've eaten almost all of this already. That butternut squash soup is gonna be a new one, so I'll let you know how I think about that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it, but I'll report back anyway. And then at the very end, at the very end of really all of this, I'll make sure to kind of give a compilation of my thoughts. I've definitely had some tips and tricks that I think have been invaluable to really kind of making it through Prolon and not it being so boring and so dull, because it really could be if you didn't kind of spice it up. Just silly things like adding your tea to your L drink. So I'll make sure to I've got a little running list. I'll make sure to run through all of that with you guys and kind of give you some final thoughts. I mean, you've heard me say, I don't feel like I've been super hungry throughout this. I can certainly tell I'm eating a little lighter. There's no question about that. But it's not been anything that's not doable or not achievable. So I've got some thoughts and some tips to share. So I'll make sure we do that at the very end. So stick around for that. And I look forward to sharing those with you here really soon. Welcome back. If you are still with me, it is the end of Prolon day number 5, and I so appreciate you spending the week with me. So wanted to share some thoughts from today, some takeaways overall, and to share an upcoming video that we're going to have for you here very soon. So takeaways from today, I did end up swapping out those soups at lunchtime like I told you I would. Definitely liked the butternut squash better. Much more my style. Not to say that you wouldn't like the carrot and the ginger, that may be more up your alley, but for me the butternut squash takes the cake. I did also divvy up my crackers. I had about half at lunch and about half at dinner time. It just adds so much extra texture and flavor to the soups, in my opinion, that it's well worth doing. Just crunch them up in there, it makes it so much better. You also saw me mix up my L drink today with the hibiscus tea packs. Definitely the way to go. So much better than spearmint. I would highly recommend use those hibiscus teas in there with your L drink. It's by far the way to go. Some overall thoughts from today and really the last 4 days on top of it. I really haven't felt hungry at the end of the day, and I'm honestly quite surprised by that. I don't usually eat a ton of food, but the low calories in Prolon, I figured I would be starving by the end of the day, and I really don't have that feeling. So it's kind of a surprise to me, but a pleasant one. I think even at the end of day 5 today, after doing this diet for 5 days, I thought at least at the end of today I would have been ravenous, and I feel pretty good. I think if anything, I would say I feel like I've got a little bit more energy. I feel like I've got a little more mental clarity. Overall, I would say my mood this week's been pretty great. Kind of surprising again. I thought it would have been a little a little hungry, a little grouchy, but I can't say that's been the case. So pleasant surprise there. And overall, I think, Prolon's a great way if you're looking to kind of jumpstart a new diet. Maybe it's just a different path of eating. It can be a really great way to jump in with both feet. I think perhaps by kind of eliminating dairy and meat and really eating this plant-based diet this week, I think maybe that just kind of lightens everything up a little bit and does kind of just give you some more energy, a little bit of boost of productivity maybe. So overall, pleasantly surprised with this week. Really can't complain. Now, I want you guys to stick around. If you don't follow our channel yet, I'd love if you would. I'm gonna do one last video on Prolon, and this one's gonna be a little more holistic, where I've liked Prolon and I've liked the feelings that I've gotten from it, but I wanna do a little bit of a deeper dive video on what I paid for it. Do I think it's worth it? Would I do it again? And also some of the tips and tricks that if you are gonna do it again, I really wanna compile a lot of those. There's some that I didn't really get to share in this video just for time. So I really want to focus on some of those in that video as well, where if you are going to do Prolon, I obviously want you to be successful at it. So want to give you as many tips and tricks as I can to kind of arm you and have those up your sleeve so that it'll be successful for you too. So stick around for that. Again, if you don't follow us yet, I'd love it if you would. We share all things about health and benefits, all things that are just really designed to make your life better. So stick around with us if you would, and we'd love to have you here. And thank you again so much for joining us this week. I hope you enjoyed it.